I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with the amount of infrastructure you have been able to put around yourself out
This is
here.
all out of a dumpster.
So you got this out of a dumpster and
The
you
wood-
yourself brought it all the way down?
The wood is literally out of a dumpster. They worked on these bridges out here. I pulled them out of the dumpster because when they use forming wood, they can't use it twice. They throw it away. They throw it in the bin. So I got 6 2x10 by 16s. They run across. A couple 4x4s sunk down in the ground, and then plywood on top. You know. And then my tent is just a tent, a 10 by 15 tent. It's a bungalow.
How did you get out here being this resourceful? Why are you out here?
I was actually living in a dumpster shed before I moved out of there, and then I ended up on the streets. My partner died when I was up in Seattle about 10 years ago, and it's cold and wet and moist 300 days a year up in Seattle. So it's like my tent frosted over in the middle of November, and I said I had to leave, and California is where I came, you know.
And you've been down here
for
10 years?
Yeah, I'm down here 10 years now.
But how did you get homeless in the first place? I imagine you weren't always homeless.
No, I wasn't. I've had my own places. Like I said, you know, my wife passed away, depression. Drugs are just a byproduct. Everybody does something, you know.
Do you feel like the mental health leads to the drugs?
No, depression. You know, I mean, everybody's different. You know, everybody's like this. Yeah, the substance. This is me on the high side.
Yeah.
It's still me.
Yeah.
But depending on the chemical balance up here and the chemical coming in, determines whether you do this or this.
Yeah.
And that's the dope doing you, and you should do the dope, and that's it, you know.
I have not heard it put that way.
Yeah.
That's the dope doing you.
Yeah, and you should do the dope. Well, it's like, how about this?
Maybe we'll stick to our cigarettes.
The devil's in picted red, right? You cut us, what do we believe? We believe the devil. We keep him contained in us, and we control it, you know, in us. You cut the devil, you know what he bleeds? He bleeds cocaine, craps heroin,
fentanyl.
Tears of acid, fentanyl, whatever, everything evil, you know?
You and I were just talking about how you feel there's money out there for the homeless, but it's not getting to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Pat, trying to get into housing and everything. Yeah, who takes care of that money? This appropriate funds and stuff.
Where does the money go?
Yeah, where is it? And who do I got to talk to help me get into housing? You know.
Does anyone from the services ever come down and talk to you guys?
I'm not in the service. I've never had.
No, I mean like all the city services. Do they ever come down?
Well, yeah, Path comes down here. I have not seen myself.
You were saying in the fall they plan to clean all this up?
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, rumor has it that they're planning on this fall getting it cleaned up, cleaning off the island.
It'll be interesting to see if they
better have an army of people.
Exactly.
It's sad, you know.
What do you think is a reason that so many veterans end up? I don't know if you know this, but there's 41,000 homeless veterans in our country. Why do you think that is?
It's just hard sometimes.
Do you think that service members have a hard time transitioning?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, they try not to, but it just kind of happens.
Yeah. Do you feel like you served and your country's not doing much for you right now?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah? It's emotional, huh? I feel very sad that you're out here. I don't like it at all. Every time I encounter a homeless veteran, I just can't believe our country has failed you to this point.
Yeah.
Is there any way I could give you a hug?
Sure.
Yeah? I would really like to get your number and see if we can get you some help.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I made you cry.
That's okay.
So you served in the Navy. Thank you for your service. When did you get out of the Navy?
In 2012.
In 2012?
Yeah.
Very cool. I've been out since 2001, so I've been out for like a really long time. So when you got out of the Navy, did you transition well and then become homeless, or how did all this happen?
Yeah, I transitioned well, and then I was applying for food stamps and stuff with my GI Bill, I also was buying a home at the same time, so it's kind of difficult. And then my father passed away.
Yeah.
So the paperwork just added up, and I wasn't able to get the numbers right, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just been missed calls and stuff like that, or just the wrong phone number. Just recently, they were calling my number in Washington, so that's why I was denied. But I haven't updated. That was when I first updated it in 2012. So I don't even know how that number is still on file.
That's crazy. So, are you rated for any? Do you collect any disability compensation from the VA?
Mm-mm.
No. Are you aware that that's a thing?
Yeah, I've been trying to get in there. I had a primary care appointment. It was about 7 months ago.
Yeah.
And then they just give me like a chronic TBI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But are they paying you for it?
No.
Did they know that you were homeless?
I'm not too sure.
No?
I think so. It says that I'm on in my file that when I'm there.
Yeah.
It says that, but unless they look, it doesn't.
I really feel like, so there's a lot of resources for homeless veterans, but I don't feel like, do you feel like we do a good job sharing them with you?
Yeah, I think I just got swept under the rug or whatever. Just kind
Like
of
set aside a little bit?
Yeah, like the paperwork just got messed up. It kept getting messed up or whatever. Because they were approving me, but they couldn't get a hold of me for whatever reason.
Do you have a working phone now?
Oh yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. What I'd like to do is get your number, and I would like to help you get your disability compensation and get you. Now, do you want to be off the street?
Yes.
You do? Okay. Because I would like to get your number, because I have a lot of resources to help put homeless veterans in safer places. So I would like to, get your number and try to meet up with you and see if there's something that we could do. Because I think, if I could get you a couple $1,000s a month and get you inside, maybe we could get you back on track.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah? Yeah. I appreciate you sharing your story with me, because I know this is not difficult. I am a 100% rated Marine Corps vet, and I got assaulted when I was in. I smashed my face, my elbow, my ankle. I had a very difficult time, and I think that's why I try to help vets, because people don't realize how hard it is to serve. Oh. Anyway, we can do better than this, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's get your number.
Thank you.
Hey, Tim. Yeah, you'll get
I'll get it right now.
it from her. I'm going to have